Is it time to buy or sell Boeing stock? In this video, we will explore Boeing in detail. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 10th of July, 2025. And now we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analyses. You do not want to miss any vital updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be treated as financial advice. Since the 2nd of July, 2025, our system has identified Boeing as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 1.87. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this timeframe. The stock has experienced a gain of 6.63%. This equates to an average return of 1.11% each day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is positioned in the upper segment of a wide and robust rising trend in the short term. This typically presents an excellent selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower section of the trend can be anticipated. A breakthrough at the upper trend line at $227.47 would firstly indicate a stronger rate of ascent. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of nearly 30% over the next 3 months, with an expected return ranging between 18% and 30%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis points to a projected change of approximately 20%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from a decline of over 22% to an increase of 20% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $175.61 and $271.94. Our latest daily update for Boeing features the headline, Boeing stock upgraded from hold accumulate to buy candidate after Thursday trading session. The Boeing stock price experienced a decrease of approximately 0.225% on the last day, which was Thursday, the 10th of July, 2025, moving from $226.60 to $226.09. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated by 2.04%, ranging from a low of $223.93 to a high of $228.50. Notably, the stock has risen in 7 of the last 10 days, showing an increase of 13.67% over the past 2 weeks. On the last trading day, the volume decreased alongside the stock price, which is actually a positive indicator, as volume typically follows the stock. The trading volume fell by 10 million shares, with a total of 6 million shares exchanged for approximately $1.37 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $230.20, while the lowest was $128.88. Currently, the price stands 1.79%, or $4.11, below the 52-week high, and 49.31%, or $219.92, below the all-time high recorded on the 1st of March, 2019, when the price peaked at $446.01. Boeing stock continues to attract attention as it shows signs of recovery. Recent reports indicate that Boeing delivered 150 commercial jets in the second quarter, reflecting a robust 63% year-over-year increase, primarily driven by strong 737 shipments. This delivery momentum could lead to a positive impact on its stock price in the short term, as it demonstrates the company's ability to rebound after previous struggles. However, analysts caution that while Boeing's turnaround under the new CEO is promising, potential investors should remain wary. Leadership changes, including a new chief financial officer, signal a commitment to operational improvements, but challenges such as regulatory hurdles and production reliance persist. Valuation assessments suggest that Boeing is currently fairly valued, with any significant upside likely materializing only in 2027, indicating limited near-term growth expectations. Additionally, ongoing investigations regarding claims from investors could also influence market sentiment. While such inquiries can initially create uncertainty, successful resolution might restore investor confidence and drive the stock higher. In summary, while recent delivery figures and operational focus hint at a positive trajectory for Boeing, Investors should weigh these factors against potential risks and the broader recovery timeline. Monitoring Boeing's performance over the next few quarters will be crucial for assessing its longer-term growth potential. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, June 12, 2025, it was reported that RBC Capital assigned Boeing a cautious grade with a hold action. On Friday, May 23, 2025, it was reported that Goldman Sachs assigned Boeing a buy grade with a hold action. On Thursday, May 22, 2025, it was reported that TD Securities assigned Boeing a cautious grade with a downgrade action. On Thursday, May 22, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Boeing a buy grade with a hold action. On Thursday, May 22, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned Boeing an equal weight grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Boeing stock a general sell rating. They categorize the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, analysts have rated the stock with a strong sell designation. The following signals have been identified for Boeing. The Boeing stock presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between these averages, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support can be expected at $218.21 and $208.47. A decline below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. Furthermore, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals have also been indicated, which may affect short-term developments. A sell signal was triggered from a pivot top point on Wednesday, July 9, 2025, resulting in a decrease of 0.225% so far. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Volume decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which lowers the overall risk, as volume typically follows price movements. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal from 2 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 1 day ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 12 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 10 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 7 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 10 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal from 55 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages reveals a buy signal from 44 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you wish to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Boeing. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $208.18 and $203.75. There is an inherent risk when a stock is testing a support level. If this level is breached, the stock may decline to the next support level. In this instance, Boeing finds support just below today's level at $208.18. Should this level break, then the next support from accumulated volume will be at $203.75 and $172.27. This stock typically experiences average movements throughout the day, and with strong trading volume, the risk is deemed to be medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated $4.57 between its high and low, representing 2.04%. For the past week, the stock has shown a daily average volatility of 2.76%. Before we dive into the possible favorable trading levels for Boeing, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the P/E ratio. This important ratio evaluates a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative P/E ratio indicates that the company has negative earnings or is incurring losses. Even well-established companies can experience downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative P/E ratios may point to insufficient profitability and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 30th of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at -92 cents. It is important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Boeing. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Boeing is at $226.60. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Boeing encounters its first support level at $208.18. If this support level holds, it could present a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Boeing from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the first day of July in the year 2025, Jari Akil conducted an insider purchase of 423,998 shares of phantom stock units. On the same day, Joyce David Leon also conducted an insider purchase of 459,829 shares of phantom stock units. Again, on the first day of July in the year 2025, Harris Stace D made an insider purchase of 400,111 shares of phantom stock units. On that day, Good Lin J conducted an insider purchase of 423,998 shares of phantom stock units. Lastly, on the 1st of July in 2025, Gitlin David L made an insider purchase of 400,111 shares of phantom stock units. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we find the insider power to be positive, with a ratio of approximately 82.928. In total, insiders purchased 741,012 shares and sold 58,097 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $218.30, reflecting a decline of 3.45%. This stock demonstrates medium daily fluctuations, which indicates a medium level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index is at 82, significantly heightening the risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal identified from a pivot top occurring 1 day ago. Is Boeing stock a good buy? Several short-term signals, along with a generally favorable trend, suggest that the current price may present a buying opportunity. There is a reasonable possibility for Boeing stock to perform well in the near future. As a result, we have updated our analysis conclusion for this stock from a hold or accumulate to a buy candidate. After evaluating the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Friday, the 11th of July, we anticipate Boeing to open higher by approximately 8 cents and begin trading at $226.17. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Do not base your investment decisions solely on information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to show your support by liking and subscribing. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.